Tallinn, Estonia, where we just completed a terrific conference focusing on NATO, a wide variety of topics, but really the key one was Afghanistan. Today we had a briefing by General Stan McChrystal. I myself briefed about the strategic overview in Afghanistan. We also heard from the United Nations High Representative. We heard from Ambassador Mark Sedwell, who is the Secretary General's Special Representative in Afghanistan. Really everybody who is involved in a leadership role in Afghanistan came, and we reported to the 46 Ministers of Foreign Affairs. We would say, of course, the Secretary of State in the United States. 46 of these esteemed individuals, including, of course, Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. Really a terrific gathering and an opportunity to talk about how we're doing in Afghanistan. And I will tell you that we are making strong progress. First, we talked about trying to get the balance of civil and military activity right. In other words, getting our provincial reconstruction teams together, making sure that the UN is working properly with NATO, working with 1,800 humanitarian organizations that are here, bringing all of that together in balance, civil and military. Secondly, what I'm doing right now, strategic communications, talking about our progress, telling what we're doing right, admitting where we're shifting course because we've made mistakes, and moving forward generally in Afghanistan. So strategic communications, both in Afghanistan and in all of our capitals of the 46 nations involved in this coalition effort. Thirdly, and I think this is of really crucial importance, putting the Afghan people at the center of gravity, protecting the people of Afghanistan, driving down the civilian casualties inflicted by the coalition. And today in Afghanistan, we're doing fairly well at that overall. In fact, the Taliban are causing 80% of all casualties. But from our perspective as ISAF, every casualty is one too many, and we're working very hard to reduce them. So General McChrystal briefed about that today, all the tactical things he's doing to try and get that right. So putting the Afghan people at the center of gravity, that was the third key thing we talked about. And fourth and finally, and most importantly, in the center of our effort, training the Afghan security forces. Our success strategy in Afghanistan is getting the Afghans to take responsibility for security in their nation. And they want to do that. So overall, a superb conference. We had a chance to talk about the progress we're making. We had a good chance to discuss some other issues with NATO, from relations with Russia to the idea of NATO reform. All of that was part of an excellent two-day conference with all the ministers of foreign affairs. Thank you very much.